guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. So today I wanted to talk about how my body changed throughout pregnancy because it was something that I was just really fascinated by before I was pregnant. So you're going to have people tell you that, oh, you're glowing, you look so good, like pregnancy really suits you, and saying all these sort of nice compliments, which is great. I feel like all of the pregnancy related comments I got were nice. Maybe people just don't say mean things to your face. I would hope not, but I hear that they do. But in your mind, you're like, nah, I know the truth. I know how my body has changed. And so I thought it would be interesting today to share, just not just with like my belly and stuff, but throughout my body, what the changes were. I could not wait to be pregnant. I could not wait to have my baby bump. Even before I was pregnant, I could not wait to be pregnant, to experience that, to watch my body change. I look back at pictures from when I was freshly pregnant or really early on in pregnancy when I thought I had a baby bump. Oh, that was cute. Like, you did not have a bump. It's a big difference. Like, my belly definitely changed in size. Overall, I gained somewhere between like 25 and 30 pounds. I felt like my first 2 trimesters, I was putting on weight really fast. I didn't look that pregnant. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like how much am I gonna gain? But at the same time, you're like, oh, whatever, like I'm happy to be pregnant. And at one point, my midwife said like, oh, perfect, you're just on track. We want you to gain like 35 to 45 pounds. And I was like, excuse me, wait a second, like 35 to 45 pounds. You have your highest weight you've ever weighed in your life, and to be told that you're gonna like blow past that is a crazy thought. Things bubble to the surface that you didn't know were there surrounding like body image and weight and that sort of stuff. My weight gain evened out in my final trimester. I never reached that like 35 to 45 pounds. I'm just gonna go through different changes in my body, and I want to start with skin. You hear of like skin changes, people tell you you're glowing, or people break out and they tell you that means you have a girl or a boy or whatever. My first trimester, which was in winter, was the worst for my skin. I developed what I think was a bit of pregnancy-induced eczema on my face, around my forehead, and around my mouth. This area, it was just right here and like right here. It was like just little dry patches of like red irritated skin. It got pretty bad for a bit, but then I found my solution that worked for me, which was just CeraVe lotion, which you can get at a drugstore. It would come back here and there throughout the rest of my pregnancy, but I was usually able to use some lotion and it would clear up enough to where it wasn't really bothering me. Another thing that I noticed as the weather got warmer, because I ended up having a summer pregnancy because he was due in August, I would get rashes, heat rashes in my armpits. As soon as he was born, they went away, but they got so bad. Other than that, I had pretty good skin, really clear skin. I never really broke out or had acne when I was pregnant, which I'm very grateful for because I know a lot of women get like hormonal acne and I just didn't, so I'm grateful for that. Next, let's talk about boobs. I've never really had boobs. I've always been like almost an A cup. The only time I had boobs before getting pregnant was when I was on the birth control pill. Then I love my pregnancy boobs. Your boobs then change again, if it's even possible, when you breastfeed. Like, they get big. My hair is falling out. That's another postpartum thing. It's not like super bad, but it definitely just falls out and then it touches your skin and you're like, there's a hair somewhere, there's a hair somewhere. Obviously, the big change is your belly, and that's what a lot of people think of when they think of pregnancy body changes. I was very clearly pregnant thanks to my belly, but even crazier than my belly was my belly button. The only place I got stretch marks was the skin between my belly button and like my belly button piercing. And also my belly button, I have an innie, and at the end of my pregnancy, it was just completely flat. Like, it wasn't outie, it wasn't innie, it was just flat. And I thought it was gonna like pop out at some point, but it never did. Let's see, I also got I can never ever remember it, I don't know why, but the line that you get on your belly when you're pregnant. And finally, the hips, thighs, butt region, which was my least favorite, changed. I was not expecting this. This was the one place that bummed me out, if I'm being completely honest. Like, it's just hard not to get bummed out when the parts of you that you don't want to grow. So besides my belly, I felt like I put on weight around my hips, my butt, and my thighs. I had no issue with my hips widening because obviously you want them to widen, like your bones change and that sort of stuff when you're pregnant, which is the craziest thing. And my hips are definitely wider now after giving birth. Obviously your body's gonna change, and I knew it. In the end, like, all these body changes were completely worth it. I would do it all again, and hopefully I will get to do it all again. And I'm curious to see how the changes happen a second time, if I'm lucky enough to have that. But even more fascinating than how my body changed while I was pregnant was how it changed after giving birth. I did not expect what happened to happen. I think I'm going to save that for another video. So if you guys want to see that like postpartum body change video, I talked about it a little bit in another video. I can't remember which one, but if you want to have a dedicated like postpartum body changes video between like skin, boobs, belly, butt, all that sort of stuff, let me know down below and let me know your questions you have for that video, and I'll film that at some point. Let me know down below how your body changed throughout pregnancy, what things surprised you, and all that good stuff. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!